guys! How are we doing today? Let me make my cam a little bigger for a second so we can say hi. We've got choices to make in Prey, now that we can talk about them without crinkling everybody's ears. We've got some interesting decisions to make. We've got to choose between our original purposes, when we set out at the beginning of this game and found out the truth, and our brother, who we recently just reconnected with. And that's gonna be very interesting. Kit Kat, hello! Everything is working now. Oh, thank you. Thank you on my hair. But yeah, so we just reconnected with our brother, and he says, allegedly. Now we gotta take it with a grain of salt because he has been teasing us the whole game. But he says that we could build a Nullwave device big enough, and that it was our idea that we could, like, neutralize all the TYPHON on the station. Or we could go with our original plan, which is just nuke everything, you know, from orbit, take off, the alien route, you know, as you do. And all of this is in preparation for Alien, which I'm very excited for. I'm so excited for a lot of games. We've got Silent Hill F coming out, we've got Alien Incursion, which I never played, coming out. And then Little Nightmares 3. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let me change this real quick. Whenever I hear myself echo, I'm like, holy shit. I can't think straight. Okay, that's all. Alright. Let me know if there's any more audio issues, but we should be good from here on out. So yes, anyway, we gotta choose between these two things. We will probably do both. That's what I have planned today. So my inclination is to go with what we originally set out to do, to stay true to ourselves and blow everything sky high. That's my original kind of inclination, is like, go through that, think about that, hopefully it works, and then try out, reload a save, and then try out the Nullwave thing, because I'm sure they're wildly different endings. And then CDJ Andybot, I think it was you that was saying if we hadn't killed Dr. Igwe, there's probably another, like, sub-ending. And then we did discover last time that there is an ending. Let me show you my game screen. There is an ending that we did test out, which was the Who is December ending. Here, where we tried to do the escape pod, but it doesn't work. As soon as you get off it, both January and our brother are like, what are you doing? And basically just, like, kill the possibility. It says you failed. But when we did that, it was like, I don't know, it implied something like we were in a simulation again, like a simulation within a simulation, you know, because I thought we got out of the simulation thing, right? So that was kind of interesting. It remains here like this, but we did try this thing. Before we do the 2 main story quests, we have the option to go find the imposter cook if we want to do that. We can go to volunteer quarters in the Neuromod division and hunt this guy down who's been terrorizing us for, like, the last 2 or 3 episodes, because holy smokes. Sound good? Thanks, Chuck. You were the one who was like, restart this, so thank you, I did. And it didn't kill the stream, surprisingly, so yay. But yeah. So there's all that going on. Do you guys want to go ahead and try to find this cook and get revenge on him once and for all, and then do the main storyline? We also have the option to find this guy in power plant. This we've completed technically. This is just gardening, and this is a storage closet. So this is really the only side quest that we have available to us. Those people that we were tried to rescue in the Arboretum, I guess there was a time limit on it, because last episode it was like, failed, they're all dead, and I was like, oh shit. We couldn't get in. I should have just upgraded my hacking, is what I should have done, because we could have got in there if I just hacked it. But it fits with the playthrough, because everyone's dead. Everyone I've tried to save, except Mika, is toast. So there's that. Do you guys want to bother with this cook, or do you guys want to just get right to picking one of those endings? What do you guys think? Now that we're alive and well, everything is healthy with the stream, for the most part. We got the great debates in the comments over Borderlands. Always a good time. But yes. What do you guys think? Should we go get this cook? Or should we say, let's just blow everything sky high? What do you want to do? Also, I was looking up the DLC because CDJ Andybot, you brought it up. It looks like it's a whole other game. I was under the impression that it was more of an arcade mode type of thing, but holy smokes, it's actually like a whole other game. Mooncrash is what it's called. What do you guys think about that? As we think. But yeah, good stuff. Hey, come on guys, play nice. But yes, alright. Should we try to find our missing cook, or should we just self-destruct everything away? What do you guys think? We've got Mika in here.
Morgan.
Mika's here. Morgan. Cool with any side mission? Doing all the side missions? This guy has been terrorizing us for quite some time. Am I being pushed by January, or am I just floating? I'm just floating. Check us out. Alright. Where am I going? Backwards? Forwards? What else is broken? Can we... Wait, now that the game is reloaded, though, can we bring anything up from Mika, maybe? This is Danielle. No, it's not here. Dude, we were chairs already. You guys saw it. But yeah, so like over here, there is no, there's nothing for Mika. I feel so bad because we went to go do it too. And she's just gonna be here, and the station may or may not explode, and she'll never know. All right, shall we go find this cook? Take him out with our wrench. It's in volunteer quarters of the Neuromod division. Let's go for it. Get our toes wet while we think about the endings. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know if now is the time though. You know what I mean? This would just be like me though, to be like, hey, you know what? There's a giant station that's about to explode, and there's a giant creature here trying to kill us all out the window. And I'm like, you know what? Let's go find that cook. Let's go take him out. The Neuromod division was somewhere over here, I think. It was over by Psychotronics, I want to say? Nope, I lied. It's up here by Human Resources. Let's go over there. Level 2. So I didn't need to jump all the way down. It is on the other side though, so let's go over there. Off we go. Oh boy. Don't kill me, Mr. Weaver. Human Resources. IT Security. Is it through Human Resources? It is. Alright, off we go. Can I lift this? No. How do we get in there? This is a shame. Oh boy. Access, Sales Division. Can we maybe go through here and then drop down? Possibly. Oh, we could also maybe get in on the other side. Because there was a Human Resources on the other side, wasn't there? We might as well try it. Oh, whoa. Is it inside? Ah, it is inside! Oh, that's bad. It's inside! We might not have time to. Holy smokes! He broke through the shields! He broke through the windows! Which is not surprising at all given the scale of this thing! So much for using the stairs! This is crazy. Alright, hang on, let's get in here. We're safe inside our little elevator. Our elevator's indestructible. This is crazy.
Good evening, Talos.
Hello.
Registration for the Talos Employees Talent Show is now open.
Holy
See Galen
smokes!
in the crew quarters front desk to reserve a slot.
This is crazy. Is there an ending? Do you guys know if there's like a thing where like it just consumes the station? I feel like that's a thing, because if I don't do anything now, look at this thing. Can we get to the cook? from here. I don't think we can. I think we're stuck trying to figure out our thing. We need to get over here. I'm in the middle here. We need to get to like second. I can't move this because I don't have the leverage. So we need to go over this way. But Mr. Monster TYPHON has taken up the whole stairway. Cook might just have to be nuked with the rest of them. I'm so sorry. There's that. We can try and run through it. How crazy can we be? Shall we try? I mean, I'm so gonna drop dead, but like... Am I stuck in the door? Did the elevator shut in my butt? Woo! Try and make it. Toast. Instantly toast. I mean, that makes sense. Why would you run straight into the TYPHON? I think more than my suit integrity is damaged. Okay, so I don't think we can do it anymore. Unless I upgrade my leverage. Which I think I can do. I do have a decent amount of neuromods, I think. Should we just go full TYPHON? Where's my leverage? Leverage 3? We can try, and then for science. And then you guys were saying the Phantom, this guy, would be great. Should we try? Because we did jet to generate one, but it has to come off of a corpse. The conditional with it. Where am I? Over here. Okay, we're on level 3. Let's go to level 2. We'll try one more time this way. And if we can't, then we'll nuke the whole station. And we'll just do what we can do, yeah? Did it say level 3? Okay, we can do it. We'll go through this way. We're fixing our problems. How do I move it? Oh, I threw it. There we go. Perfect. Now we're in the other side of human resources. We have been in here before. Let's see what we can do to get to Neuromod Division. So this is the other way in, where we couldn't with the stairs. The fact that it's in here is terrifying. Did we get it? Tendrils. Look at us getting scanned. Can we become the great TYPHON if I do this? I love that I could do this in relative peace.
Research complete.
Yeah. Weakness, none. Weakness, Nullwave, immunity, none. Yeah, babe. That's good. Good for me. Alright, back in human resources. Let's go this way. We can get everywhere with enough glue. I got some glue, which is good. We don't have a ton, but we have some. Ammo was really a problem last time. Ooh. Whoa. Did it go through him? That was trippy. Alright, so here we are. We gotta go, like, around the corner. And not get murdered. Ooh, it does. He doesn't like glue. I love how powerful this glue cannon is. The glue cannon and the shotgun. Super powerful. And my trusty wrench, of course. We love that. Alright, we're entering a Neuromod division. Hanging out.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex.
I did it.
All my models point to suffering.
Oh, well, that's not good. January's very opposed to this, which is very interesting. And the interesting part about the ending of this game is that it's technically both versions of me, right? Because of the personality shift that happens, right? The Morgan that thought of the Nullwave to destroy this creature and to, like, nullify it and save the station and stuff, right? This Morgan is true, but at the same time, because of the personality drift, the Morgan that had a sudden realization that none of this should escape, all of this should be destroyed, and that we should get save Earth by destroying everything and nuking the station, basically, right? That Morgan is also true. They're technically both me, right? It's just sort of which version of yourself do you want to side with. And January was saying as much in the last episode, right? Which one do you want to be, right? Now that you know, I would say, the full truth of both sides, right? There's that. Okay. Kill the imposter cook. Volunteer quarters. So where are the volunteer quarters? As we buy our time to try and figure out what we're going to do. Level 3, level 2. Okay, we don't have much information about this area, which is interesting. This is one of the first areas we were in. This is where we first encountered December, who was promptly destroyed by January. It does look good, Steven. And considering how, I guess, relatively old this game is now, it still holds up. It's really good so far. Conference room over there. Were we able to get in here? We were. Oh, that's not good. That's less than good. So this thing is really getting everywhere. This is very interesting, doing it this way. My ass should totally just go blow the station, but you know, why not? Alright, fabrication. I don't know if we have key code for that. We definitely don't. Alright, let's see what else we got up here. We never really explored this area, I don't think. Volunteer quarters. This is where we gotta get in. Aha, and we have the thing. Alright. So, we can do it. 2, 8, 2, 9. I love how it keeps track of the codes. That is such a luxury that I don't think I've ever thought about in games. So I'm almost always writing stuff on Post-its. All the drinks! Oh, blue. This is the precious stuff. Right, CDJ Andy Butt. There we go. Alright. Weapons upgrade. Look at all the snacks. Shotgun shells. This is good. We probably need this. Kaguya! Oh my goodness, hello. It has been a long time. How are you doing? How are you doing? We are at the end of Prey here, but we're doing a small side quest because giggles. Banana pudding! Absolutely. Alright, hippity hoppity. Going off this way. Oh, there's a lot of food in here. This is good. We need that. The TranStar volunteer. I am not the man I was. I'm not the same man I was 2 years ago. Alexei Petrov told me. Talos I has a way of changing you, rebuilding you into a better person. So this is an interview from a TranStar volunteer. I don't think we've read this. Petrov, along with 3 other members of the Menshevik movement, were arrested and convicted of the 2029 Red Square attacks which killed 32 people. All 4 men were sentenced to death. However, just 2 weeks from his execution, Petrov was approached by tech giant TranStar. The company offered him a second chance. As a part of a new program called TranStar Volunteer Initiative, Petrov was given the opportunity to work as a human test subject in exchange for a commuted sentence. And I think this is the very initiative that Mika's father also took on, right? Because of their history. It might even be this exact thing, right? One of the 4 men that were here, but we don't know that for sure. They tell me, come up to our space station, work with us on top secret science projects, give back to the world from which you have taken so much. So I did, Petrov said. I'm glad I did. Petrov isn't allowed to talk about the work he did on Talos I, but there is no denying he's a changed man. The former secondary school dropout is now working on a doctorate in astrophysics and says he hopes to work for TranStar one day. There you go. The idea is nice there, but we know what their test subjects mean. So there's that. Lemon pie. Been a miserable week, but otherwise doing fantastic. I feel ya. It's been a little bit of a rough week. I had to sort out my lease, had a lot of work stuff to do. You know, the life stuff. Oh, we got some dead friends, but he's got an apple. But yeah, always a new week to start though, Kaguya. We got a new one to come. New things to do, but I've been good otherwise. Been hanging out with the folks here on the channel. Is my flashlight on? Okay, there we go. My flashlight has a tendency to turn on and off a little bit. Alright. More dead friends. It's a deal. Luca, no contrabandist. I don't know why he has the goods that he has. I can show you where he keeps them, but fair is fair. You want his goods? You look the other way with me. Oh. So this is more about that contraband ring that we were reading about. Got home from church? There you go. Why does my flashlight keep turning off? It's haunted. Alright, nothing else seems to be in here. Kind of interesting that we didn't get over here. I think we got distracted with December's bot, because that thing blew up and then I kind of ran for it to go deal with the mission with January and December, but we never explored this area, which is kind of crazy. It's crazy how big this thing is, you know? Power terminal, let's do this. This should help. We can get the power on. Potentially. Trade wire. Yes, no, maybe so. Explosive. Is that it? Up here? Turn on. Oh yeah, baby! Let the power be on. Oh no. Oh no! Maybe that wasn't such a good thing. I could use the glue to get over it, but it might destroy. Woo! There we go. Everything else is on, but me not gonna electrocute us? We don't need to be electrocuted. Ooh, we can get bullets, Q-beam cells. We got some shotgun bullets as well, which is actually quite useful. I don't know what more we're gonna have to face of these TYPHON creatures, but the more ammo, the better. Use cigar. So these are the volunteer quarters that we just read about. This would be probably where they're staying, right? We've already seen the crew quarters, and they look very similar to this. But there's all this up here. The rest of these are closed. What about this one? Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's where we came from, more or less. What's over here? Ooh, something? Where am I on the map? Volunteer quarters. So he's somewhere in here. That cook. Presumably over here, maybe? Interesting. We could use our noggin a little bit. I've learned my lesson. I can turn into things. Let's drop some cold tea and turn into it and get through the door. We have become tea. As you do. And can I get my tea back? There we go. Lovely. Alright, hanging out over here. What do we have? A note. Items confiscated in the latest shakedown. Recycling charges, wiring, plastic tubing, flask, bourbon, case of cigars. John, I take this stuff pretty seriously. I've already alerted Alex to the nature of this contraband. We're taking V010655537 out of here. Cigars and booze are one thing, but we can't have volunteers stockpiling stolen recycler charges. What do you think he plans to do? Bowser. So, this 137, I think, is a significant one. It's either the guy that we found back in the dungeon in the test subject place, or Mika's father? Unlock. Okay. Who's that? Email. What do we got here? New code for the volunteer quarters, which is good. Miss Goodwin, I'm going to need more support. The volunteers are agitated, more than usual. This morning, 16 threatened to bash my head in if I didn't let him out to stretch his legs. When you get up here, the code is 2829. So this is how we got that thing. We got that before. We've read this. Okay, that's how we got the code to get in here. In an optimized playthrough, all you really need to do to get into all the locations is that first mimic ability. The only option, yeah, and get the first mimic ability, so if you get that as the only TYPHON ability, the turrets won't shoot you. Oh, okay, gotcha. So if this is the only ability that we get It's not enough to be considered a TYPHON, basically, but enough to get you through all of the locked doors and stuff. That's clever. It took me a while for my brain to get into the habit of thinking, oh, I'll just turn into something. You know what I mean? Like, it was so funny. Uh-oh. I hear something. Uh-oh. Where's our friend? Is this the guy? Is it a poltergeist? Could be, could be. I hear something walking. It is a poltergeist. It is a poltergeist. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good thing I got ammo. And a recycler charge. Where are you, buddy? Friend? Into the ceiling. He killed me. Wait. I'm floating and I'm dead. Damn. Holy smokes. Yeah, the turrets, the fact that the turrets shoot me is really sad. Where am I? Okay, I'm over here. Good, good, good. So we can go through back here. That was it. Let's just recycle, charge it up. The polterfield lift field is a great power. Oh yeah, I can get that. I haven't done it, but I can. Where are you, buddy? You somewhere friendly? Yeah, he crushed me with that one lift. Got him. Oh, the recycled materials. The fact that you can recycle them is honestly hilarious. That is also like a crazy, overpowered little perk that you get when you have that. Okay, so we're back to the beginning here. Yeah, this is where we collected all the food. Okay. So is our friend not here? Did he move? Potentially. Because our objective says to find him in volunteer quarters. But he's not here. Escaped. We can track him in the security station. So this is what we did. So that means we can track him. So that mess that I did with the computer, that's what this is for. This guy. So this is where he's in Talos I bridge. He's in the lobby. If he's in the lobby, he's toast. Because our friend is, the great TYPHON is murdering everybody in there. Good thing I have a lot of snacks, though. We love snacks. My shield is okay. Yeah, my suit, not that. I'll get used to that one day. Alright, I guess we go back to the lobby then. We can take the ammo out of this. Take that. Interesting. Welcome, volunteers. Very cheery. Can we get in on the other side? I think we needed to hack it. Is that really all we needed over here? Just to track his ass? Can we get in here? No. Okay. I guess we go through this way then. If he's in the lobby and he gets killed by the giant TYPHON, I will laugh so hard. I wonder if that's even a possibility. Because I feel like you're supposed to do this task and the others before said TYPHON just starts munching on our station and eating it for lunch. You know, as you do. Alright. I got some plans for you, Mr. Large TYPHON. All hail the great TYPHON, holy shit! So our buddy friend is here somewhere. Alright. Allegedly here somewhere? In the lobby it says level 3, I don't see him. Level 4. I don't see him on our map. He would be marked as an NPC. Maybe he's toast. Although the thing did say he was alive. loves to hang out in the lobby. This is trippy. Whoa. So it's just infecting the station all the way around. Alright, I think we probably just need to blow sky high. Let's hide in our elevator, because we can. I don't know where our friend is, but if we nuke the station, we can get him. Alright. Let's just do it, right? Shall we? Left myself instructions to destroy Talos I's space station if the TYPHON broke out. That was on the cystoid nest? Ah, gotcha. I didn't even see it. We've already secured the arming keys. We need to use both keys to get to the prime reactor to set the self-destruct sequence in the power plant. There's also a friend in the power plant that we were trying to track earlier. So there's that. When I tag a crew member, get their tracking location. So he's here in the bridge. View on the map. Oh, he's in the bridge. And I'm where? I'm in the lobby. Oh, okay. So if we go up, we could find him? Yeah, I think if we go up the elevator, we could get to the guy. Okay, let me see. Let's get to the Arboretum. So that'll get us closest up there. So power plant is how we destroy the whole thing. The dude's in the bridge that we want to kill, the cook. And then our brother wants us to go elsewhere for the Nullwave activator. Okay, Arboretum. We're at the top now. Not that it's gonna protect us from our big friend. Yeah, we're up here. So if we go one below us, we can get to our cook friend. Let's see, airlock locked, crew quarters, Talos Bridge. I don't think we can go outside anymore because of the TYPHON, so I think we're trapped inside. Let's see. This might be extra bad because it started up here. We'll have to see. We'll check it out. Where's our buddy friend? Are any of you guys on the sides of the side of the TYPHON? Just let him have it. Let him eat us.
Microgravity detected.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not good for sure. Yeah, that's what happened because it blew the. It broke this.
Good evening, Talos.
And our brother's trapped in his room.
Company policy requires you to
Company
log
policy.
voluntary
Holy
extension
shit.
of your work hours with
this
the
is
station
crazy.
counselor.
This is
We
really
know
bad.
the
I should
projects
not have
aboard
come up
Talos
here.
I are exciting, but even the brightest minds need adequate rest.
Is by dying or using the escape pod. We did use the escape pod in the last episode. If you tried it now, that would be so bad. Let's see. I don't think I could get to volunteer or the bridge from here, could I? Maybe if we try to find that elevator. Because it's like one below us. The loading bay. Oh yeah, the guts. There we go. That might be better. This is all bad. Look at that coral. Taking a sightseeing tour. Oh, hi, buddy. Let's do this. Going in here. Alright, 2 guts. See if we can't make it through the station this way. It's crazy to see how much of the coral was already overtaking it, and now to see the actual future taking over everything is nuts. I love the scale of it. You know, I think it's one of the most impressive things of this game is it does a really good job of showing you the massive scale of the creature and the ship itself. Alright. Psychotronics, cargo bay, shuttle bay. Cargo bay might be the closest thing that we're trying to get to. Crew quarters. Talos Bridge. No, actually not at all. That's even further away. Oh yeah, here's the guts. There's no way to get to Talos Bridge, huh? Through here? Arboretum. Let's look around. Nothing over here. Maybe a little bit more down? 'Cause it's just below us. Safety platform. Ooh, all bad. All bad. Let's see. More nests that are hanging out with me. What do we got here? Cargo bay? No. Woo! Get out of here.
Suit integrity damaged.
Get out of here. I don't think we can get to the, I don't think we can get to it from here.
Your suit suffered some wear and tear.
Fix me!
Job done.
Thank you. Alright, we'll go back. At least we have lots of snacks. That's the most important thing. Alright. Trying to make our way around. If I can float one way or the other. Alright, back this way.
Gravity detected.
Trippy as hell. The gravity also amazingly well done, but immensely trippy. Alright. So that's a fail. I don't think we can get to the what we're trying to get to through that. Looks like. And maybe the only way we can do it would be through
Microgravity
crew
detected.
quarters? It might be the best way to get through it. If we can make it back there. Hope I don't get killed. Oh, good. Don't do that. Yep, right into him. Don't hug the monster. How about that?
Suit integrity.
Let's not hug monsters.
Microgravity
I flew right into him.
detected.
Alright, go this way. Try that again, shall we? Take 25. This way. Trippy as heck. Microgravity. Come on. Alright. Let's get to crew quarters then. This is also the general direction we could take towards power plant, I think, as well. So it's not entirely off track. Ooh, there's our tracker right there. There we go, the bridge. Let's do it. We got this. Sideways, but we got this. Woo. Let's hope our friend has a spacesuit. Unless it's fine in the bridge. Yeah. Alright, we found it. Now we can get him. After all this time. The guts was not the way to go. Should have just walked around the map. This place is massive, though, I will say. In my defense. We've only been hanging out here for a while. Alright, where's our cook friend? Down below? Down below. By the escape pods. Get out of here. Get out of here. I got ammo this time. Oh yeah, this is where we first hid from the nightmare. And we got rid of him for sure last time, which is awesome. We actually managed to kill the creature. It's been stalking us this whole time. Where's our buddy friend? Is he here? Oh, he's here. He's here!
Morgan, you. This pod will work. We are over now.
Whoa! No!
Vital signs critical.
That was rude as fuck, dude.
I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull.
Yeah, I noticed.
To move. Gosh, every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Yeah, that's bad. It's really bad. And I was just on some side quest. He recycled himself and tried to recycle me. He's been doing that this entire time. He's been like putting recycler charges on everything. Like, I trusted you. I thought you were gonna have a combo, and he's like, "No, I'm just gonna recycle you, buddy." Every pod that I sent out of here has been toast. Alright, we did it! We avenged Danielle Sho and Abigail Foy. It's about the only good thing other than saving Mika that we've done. Is there anything else in here that we've seen? Is this where we killed the other 2 people? I think it is. Like where the original, like, oh, launched the other one. And I launched them into the tube and killed them all. Okay. Mika's worried, so let's help her now by figuring out what we want to do. Mika wants to nuke the whole station. So did we. We can try it. Let's do it. Should we just take off and nuke the site from orbit? She's like, I don't know if you've noticed, there's a giant monster chewing up the entire place. And I'm like, you know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it. Maybe. Possibly. Just a couple of giant tendrils have tried to kill me so far. But that's about it.
Microgravity detected.
Okay. Ooh, more nests. Hi, friends. How about no? Going up. Ooh, if I can. Up we go. Alright, let's blow this place sky high, yeah? That's my first inclination, is to stay true to what we've been trying to do this whole time. So I think, let's try it. Yeah, he recycled himself, I think, Clockwork. Ooh, woo! Hey.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a smidge from being recycled. He tried to lure me in and take me down with him, which is a bit rude. Just saying. But he's been kind of rude this whole time. Okay, there's the giant thing. Look at this. Look how fucking massive it is. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Alright. The reactor is over this way, I think. Oh boy. Nope. The fact that you can fly in the station, that was a little bit cool. Just flying around, don't mind me. Alright, here we go. Lobby. Reactor console. We'll try this approach first. See if there's any such thing as a happy ending for this game. I don't think there is. But we'll see. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I think I hacked that one. I think I hacked that turret. Oh boy. I'm gonna take Ripley's approach. What do you guys think is gonna yield a better ending? Do you guys think blowing this place sky high... First of all, do you even think it's gonna work? The TYPHON are so adaptable and so, pervasive. Like, would blowing it up, do you think would even work? Alright, we need to go into the power plant, which is most likely all the way down? Hardware labs. We're safe in our little elevator here, so okay for now. Level 2. I thought the power plant was in the Arboretum. Deep storage, Arboretum, Talos exterior, Psychotronics, power plant. Oh no, it's at the very bottom. Okay, so we gotta get to like life support, and then through life support we can go to the power plant. Alright. Down we go then. I feel like this would be the better of the 2 endings that we have available to us, at least right now. But I don't know. Maybe our brother is right in that we could like salvage everything. But I don't know. If we couldn't control them once, I don't think we could control them if given a second chance. Clearly, we don't know what we're doing. Eat a bunch of snacks before we get in there. Alright, here's the reactor console, life support. So through life support we can get to the power plant. And then we'll see from there. Also, I guess the decision is like, is there a way off once we hit the where are you? I see you. Once we hit the self-destruct, presumably we have to get off of here, unless we... Nope. shooting me. There's not much he can do, is there? As a medical operator. He gave me a health kit, though. That's nice. That's nice. Alright, medbay. Oh yeah, my one friend is in here. This sole bot that has not attacked me ever in this entire game. Thank you! I forgot you were in here. I should have saved all my stats. Alright, console. What is he? Oh, there's another poltergeist in here. Hey, buddy, I got a recycler charge with your name on it. Where are you? He's got a freaky theme, the poltergeist. No lifties. No lifties. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Did we get him? Yeah, we got him. Oh, no, we didn't. Woo! Abused the hell out of the bot in the playthrough. Yeah, I feel like I have too. No lifty. I've abused the hell out of recycler charges as well. Or is there a couple down here? Because I did get some material out of the other one. Is there a couple of you down here? Woo! Yes! I think. Unless I'm getting like partial versions of it. We get him? No. No! Why waste healing items when you can just run back? Right? And this particular one here, he's never been corrupted. Where are you? No lifty. Whoa there! Can I Q beam him? Where is he? Probably take forever. You're around here somewhere. No lifty. Oh. Oh. Got him, got him. Woo! That worked surprisingly well. Where did you go? He burst into pieces. Alright, that's fine. I guess I was getting like chunks of them with the recycler thing, but not the whole thing. There you go. But yeah, I don't know if I finished my sentence, but yeah, this particular bot up here, this particular medical bot, like he never got corrupted, even when the takeover happened of the whole ship. So he's a real one. Jason Terminator. This bot, he's the best one in the game. Alright, down we go! Let's blow this shit sky high. Ooh, oh boy, oh boy. Supply closet. I could get in here. Oh, hi. Ooh, so you can get rid of them. The glue kind of worked before. Oh. Don't do that. Buddy's nest, yes. Get out of here! Fabricator. I could use some... What could I use? Psy-hypos. None of you guys. I'm busy. Alright. Off we go. So what do we have here? Control panel. The reactor. So we got... Ooh, hi! Not my favorite. What do I got? TYPHON lure. And not much else. And the QB. Surprisingly, that worked! guy. Goodbye. Go blow up somewhere else. Alright, that works surprisingly well. Whoa. I feel like that's a bit futile, though. Alright, off we go. Into the power plant. This will be interesting. Mr. Power Plant. But yeah, I think I was trying to say before, will we have a choice, I wonder? Like, do we stay and like, get blown up by everything else, but keeping in mind that we are infected by TYPHON? Or is there a chance to, like, I don't know, Resident Evil it up and, like, timer countdown, get off the ship somehow? I don't know if we should, though, because we're infected by TYPHON material. The right thing would probably to go down with the ship. What are you?
Requesting new operator.
Mine. The nightmare does come about. I don't know if he comes at this point in the game, but either way I killed him. So he's coming no more. We did manage to actually kill that dude. He toast. I don't know if there's like a backstory to him or not, but he was stalking me, so... Oh yeah, this room. The electricity room. We got him. We got him first. Alright, going deep down.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until...
Oh, hey!
Suit integrity damaged.
Damn, he took my ass out. That would be the explosive gas. They were just warning me about that, and then this guy goes and uses his powers. Maybe I need to use, I have a shield ability, but I don't know how much that's gonna do against full explosions. Should I run back up real quick while he explodes himself? Let's try that again, shall we? Maybe a little quick save here. Alright, down we go. Hi! Woo!
Integrity damaged.
Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please
No, it's me.
Evacuate and avoid
It's me with the
all
Q-beam.
open flames or sparks until repairs can...
That makes sense. Because the guns would take him out. So I need to manually take him out with a wrench. Alright, wrench time. No firearms near explosive gas.
Avoid all overburning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid
Or I could
all
use
open
my
flames or...
this. Would this create explosion though? Maybe. Electrostatic burst.
sparks
That
until repairs can be made.
Woo! Oh. Bye. How about don't kill me? Yeah, we're fine. Ow.
Vital signs critical.
Full of explosive gas detected. Please
Toast.
evacuate
Toast.
and avoid all open flames
More
or
snacks.
sparks until repairs can be made.
Okay. Oh, there's more of you. Good. I love that for me. Yeah, don't do that. Where's he at? Hey, buddy!
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive
play at
gas
that game.
detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Suit integrity damaged.
There he is. Holy smokes. I'm toast. Good thing is I do regenerate a little bit of health, so I just need to chill for a second.
Warning.
Oh, hi!
Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate.
It's killing me too, though. That's the thing.
And avoid all open flame. Warning. Dangerous level
get
of
outta here.
explosive gas
other way.
detected.
Where is
Please
he?
evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Still over there. Buddy, I don't think you realize the whole place.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive
It's a bit
gas
futile to
detected.
attack each other,
Please
sir.
evacuate and
We're all
avoid
gonna
all
blow it
open
up.
flames
You know
or
what I mean?
sparks until repairs can be made.
This is the reactor console. This is all bad. I don't know if he's dead. He's not dead. Did I do anything?
Warning.
We get him?
Dangerous level
Yeah,
of
we got
explosive
him.
gas detected. Please
Phew.
evacuate and avoid all open
Wanna
flames
blow
or
this station
sparks
up in
until
peace.
repairs can be made.
Hello. Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Hi. It's gonna be a great time as we kill everybody here. Blocked. Oh. So see, I thought we opened this one.
Level of explosive gas detected. Please
This is where we found
evacuate
Mika.
and avoid all open
The one and only person we saved. Alright. Going down. Oh boy. Oh boy. This will maybe go well. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh, you're really everywhere, aren't you, buddy? Oh yeah, this is where the nightmare was, and we tried to body slam him. That didn't work very well. But there was an attempt that was made. Who's trying to kill? Oh, come on. Ah!
Vital signs
Get
critical.
out of here. Get out of here. Going in. Going in my little... There we go. Leave me alone, Technopath. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Reactor reboot. I think we need to go in there, though, right? Like in the reactor itself? Yeah, the console. Oh yeah. Straight in. Woo! Are you guys ready? Oh, hi! Leave me alone! I've got a shotgun with your name on it. Key receptacle. Okay, we gotta activate the keys then. Alright, going down. Excuse you. Excuse you. Holy shit. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Ooh, we got the keys. We got the arming keys. We got mine. We made Alex's. This is it. So as soon as we put these keys in, self-destruct starts. Ooh, that's mine. Oh shit! My brother's like, I didn't think you'd really do it. And I'm like, ha! You underestimate me, brother.
Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan's cell lights. Do it.
What was that?
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons.
Holy
More
fuck.
than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry,
On the
Morgan.
bridge?
There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
Yeah, no shit. Alright, I'm running. Holy shit. So we saw our brother encouraging the experiments, which is not surprising. I think we knew that. Do I have time to recycle? Ah! I should have known. I should have known.
Vital signs
I'm gonna
critical.
die too. My ass is gonna drop dead. Ooh, let me hide in here for a second. Do I have anything? No. I need a heal.
Cannot reproduce the problem.
Sir. You. I fell for it. All the way to the end of the game. I fell for it. Now you're toast. Has this game been fun to play? Absolutely. It's been a good time. I'm staggered by the amount of stuff there is to do in this game, the variety of ways in which you can play the game, and the options that they give for you to solve every little thing. From getting in and out of doors, to get codes, to hack things. the variety of ways in which they scare the daylights out of you. Honestly, really stunned. I'm stunned that I never really got to play it myself when it first came out.
Disintegrated circuit.
Really, really cool. If you want a place to really get lost and go enjoy just endless amounts of stuff. I mean, we didn't even get to a ton of the side quests. We did a lot, but we didn't do all of them. And there was a lot that I got locked out of because my dumbass was playing the way that I've been playing. Or we timed out of it because we didn't have, we didn't find the solution in time. So, really, really interesting gameplay. The mechanics are simple enough once you get them. It's very, very System Shock. I would say if you like games like System Shock, this game is like a more modern version of it, I would say. It's got more like modern niceties, like keeping track of the codes for you and more direction and stuff, I would say. But honestly, both are great, but yeah, so far been very, very fun to play. Definitely would recommend it, 100%. And the twist in the story, holy crap. That the apartment thing alone floored me, and the fact that there's like potentially another layer to all of this that we're seeing slowly through our memories that come flooding back to us.
Maybe I can help you.
Hi, yeah, I need that. Am I going to play the Mooncrash DLC? It wasn't on my list, but I do have it. I was under the impression that it was more of a DLC thing, but I'm looking more into it. It's actually a whole game in and of itself. I did blow the place up. Almost.
Until repairs can be made. Warning, dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Where's the stairs? The amount of explosives that January said it was,
level of
I think it might
explosive
work.
Gas detected.
How do I get
Please
upstairs?
evacuate and
Very
avoid
cool.
all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made. Warning,
Need to find the
dangerous
elevator.
level of explosive gas detected.
I see it.
Please evacuate
I see the
and
explosive
avoid
gas.
all
It is
open
everywhere.
flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
It's a good thing I have a mask.
Warning,
I don't see a fancy
dangerous
way up,
level
so we'll
of
have to do a
explosive
manual
gas
way up.
detected. Please
The stairs are
evacuate
flattened
and
here, I
avoid
guess.
all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made. Warning,
Can I make it?
dangerous level of
Do I have
warning,
glue? No.
dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames
Burnt
or
circuit board.
sparks until repairs can be made. Warning, dangerous level of explosive
Let's
gas
see.
detected. Warning, please evacuate level and avoid all open
Yes,
flames
I'm
or
aware.
sparks
There's a lot of
until
voices.
repairs can be made. And avoid all open flames or sparks
Hey,
until
¿cómo
repairs
estás?
can
Hello,
be
Enoch.
made.
How's it going?
Warning,
There we go. We can
dangerous
climb up
level
here.
of
There we
explosive
go.
gas detected.
Yeah,
Please
yeah, you and your
evacuate
explosive
and avoid
gas.
all open flames or sparks until
All
repairs
right.
can be made.
This
Warning,
way.
dangerous level
We
of
got it.
explosive gas detected.
How you doing?
Please evacuate and avoid all open
My
flames or
graphics
sparks
card,
until
I do
repairs
have
can warning.
info on
Dangerous
that.
level
Give me
of
a second.
explosive gas detected.
I think
Please
it's
evacuate and avoid all open
4090?
flames or level of
It's the
explosive
one
gas
before the
detected.
500 series.
Please evacuate and avoid all open.
Or 4080. I think that's what it is. Bouncy, bouncy. Alright, we made it. We made it out of the explosive gas. It is rickety on here. On a rickety station, too. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, life support. I need some, because we're gonna die. It's intense. We're gonna blow it up. I think this will be... My guess would be that this would be the technically better ending. But I wonder if we'll even get to, like, I'm starting to question if this is, like, actually reality. Do you know what I mean? Like, the little cutscenes that are happening? No, to you. I'm starting to question if what we're even doing is a thing. Up? Yeah, up. Up! I'm getting... Because especially when we exited the tried to exit via the escape pod. Like, that was weird. You know what I mean? First day of fall tomorrow. Is it really? Oh, hell yeah. I would love the fall weather. Make it cold, please. Alright, our little health bot. This might be the last time I ever see you, buddy.
Good to see you again.
You were the best one in the game. Even when the evil operators took over the military operators, he still didn't turn on me. Yeah, that was the idea. I had to upgrade my computer because my last computer was not doing so well. It had an okay, like storage and stuff, but its core processor was bad. And I was trying to play like Alan Wake 2 on it, and the thing could barely take it. And I was like, we can't keep going with this, so I got this one now. Up. We gotta go up. Up. How did the Little Nightmares 3 demo look? It looked good to me. I really enjoyed it. So where do we need to go? The lobby? It looked good to me. I thought it was good. It looked and felt like Little Nightmares from Tarsier Studios. But obviously we know it's from Supermassive. It didn't feel like a whole different franchise or game, so that's a good thing, right? Because we want them to continue the Little Nightmares 3 story aesthetic, but I'll be really curious to see where they take the story, you know? Yeah, Alan Wake 2 was a demanding game. That game almost killed my original computer. I was like, oh no. January wanted us to meet on the bridge. Okay, so we gotta go back to where we were. So back to the Arboretum, and then down to get to the bridge. Okay. Otherwise we can fabricate the prototype. And where do we need to do that? Placed in the heart of the core in Psychotronics. Activated from a terminal in the bridge. So either way, the bridge. Is it a possibility to build the self-destruct thing and then go, or build the Nullwave and then come back up here? It's fine, we'll figure it out after. Alright, but we've got this, so we gotta go to the bridge. Not me trying to be like, how do I maximize productivity of destroying our options? Going all the way up. Good thing we fixed the elevator. Ready, you're back. Made some meatloaf. Hell yeah. There you go. With the help of Miss Tilly. Very nice. Very nice. Downloading Alan Wake right now. Oh, there you go. That's a good time. I get stuck on this elevator every time. Howdy. Let me go. Alright, howdy. Anything from you? Anything from you? No. Alright, that's fine. That's fair. Let's see. Arboretum! Let's go. Let's go. Might get the remastered version for PS4 of Alan Wake RicketyGaming. Very fun.
Microgravity detected.
I'm so excited for a bunch of games that are coming out soon. I'm like trying to figure out how I'm gonna play them all too, because I want to play them all with you guys. Don't kill me. No, none of that to Mr. Turret. Oh, we got the guitar riff. You know we're at the ending if we got the guitar riff. Alright, so we gotta get around the way that we were to find our Mr. Chef friend. Gotta go up this way, not into that. Woo! Don't kill me, don't kill me. There we go. Self-destruct terminal. Pump the brakes. Oh, not into that.
Integrity damaged.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I got nothing to fix that, so I'm gonna go straight in here. Hope for the best. I was debating whether or not I should try and do... Oh my goodness, hi. How about no? Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Whether I should try and do Silent Hill F live and then record Little Nightmares 3? Because I did the whole of Little Nightmares 3 recorded. So I feel like I should continue the trend. But I was thinking, I was like, how can I play both? Because they're very close to each other in terms of release dates. We'll get to both, even if it's one after the other.
Submitted.
And Alien Incursion at the end of this month, I think? All the games. Alright, self-destruct terminal is up that way. Oh, and there's a dude who can fix my suit! We need that. Love these little friends that we've got here. Oh yeah, the bridge, the bridge. This makes sense to do it all from here. Hi, can you fix me?
Inspecting. Your
My
suit's
shoot's
leaking.
fucked.
I'll patch that for you. Job
Yeah.
done.
Thank you, Betty! In tip-top shape for blowing the station sky high. Alright, I guess we go up to the office. That's where we go. Love the Night Springs shows. Oh, I know, they're so good. And the radio shows. Everything in those games are just...
What am I talking to?
My name is January, 2035.
It's
There are
Alex.
many operators aboard Talos I, but none of them are like me.
Nonsense. You're a machine. No conceived one.
Morgan,
Morgan?
Her life.
Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan. You?
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. Did it tell you it's not gonna let you off the station?
Your brother is correct. When you destroy Talos I, my directive is to ensure that you perish along with it, but you already knew that. It was your idea.
I am infected.
No one in their right mind would agree to such a lunatic plan.
Not true. History is populated with examples of self-sacrifice for the benefit of others.
Easy to say when it's not your skin, robot.
I'm sorry, Morgan.
You have no idea what that word
Turn it back.
means. I'm gonna put a stop to this nonsense.
Whoa there, whoa there. Alex! Oh, out. Damn, January.
Your brother is only stunned. Though obviously, once you activate the self-destruct, the point is moot. You're still going to activate the self-destruct, aren't you? Please recall, I am acting on your orders.
Coming through.
That was the idea. I didn't expect him to be here. Petri dish shampoo? Loot his body. Sorry, brother. I did get out my wrench in case to take you out. January's life, look, it is already almost destroyed, too. January is very loyal. And, like,
Good evening,
fiercely
Talos.
so.
This is a reminder that the identity of guests visiting Talos is
Because
strictly confidential.
even when she ran into January, the first thought was not to let it talk and literally just instantly murder me. What is this? New code, higher date, okay. There's that. Oh, the bridge safe. Is there a safe in here? No. It's not the bridge. Oh, no, it is. Is there a safe in here? Loot before lore. Okay, well, we have a choice, right? And it makes sense if she's not going to let us off the station, right? Because we're infected with TYPHON. If the point is to destroy it for good and kill everything, then why would she let us go? Because we're also infected. And if we're infected, we have the potential to infect others. So say we destroyed the ship, got off, and like went back to Earth or whatever, right? We would just infect them there too. So obviously we don't want to do that, which makes sense. Oh boy. Yeah, she's no best friend things indeed, Enoch. AI best friends and things. She's just, look, no questions asked. All destruction. Can we examine her, by the way? Nope. Okay, I guess we do it. That's what we're here for. Are you sure? Yeah, yeah.
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed, all except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon and every trace of technology derived from it, including you, but you know this already. It was your idea, after all. The alien neuromods you carry would pose an unacceptable risk to everyone on Earth if you returned. Have a seat, Morgan. You might as well enjoy the view in your final moments.
Damn, that's dark, January. Sacrifice
Warning,
yourself,
reactor
or,
detonation.
in theory, the escape pod still works, but that would
Imminent.
undo.
Please evacuate Talos I.
Yeah, there it is. We could leave. Should we try? I feel like we should try to escape because that would be the horrible thing to do. Oh, we could take a seat here and watch. Why does January keep repeating that it's my choice? Well, I think she's trying to drill it in that she's us, right? She's trying to be like,
Warning,
it's you who did it. You're the one who did it, trying to fully convince us, right?
Talos I.
Okay, we know. I think the good thing would be to sit in this chair, watch the destruction, and have at it. What happens, since we're here to experiment, what happens if I don't? If I'm like, you know what? Fuck off. Bye-bye. Is she gonna chase me? Watch her. Oh. Hi. I thought you were genuine. What happens? We've got 6
Warning,
minutes.
reactor detonation imminent.
What happens
Please
if we're an
evacuate
absolutely
Talos
horrible
I.
human being? This would be counterintuitive to, like, the reason to blow up the ship, but I think it would be fun. Why convince you if you've already made that choice? Yeah, true. It could be a red flag, Enoch. I mean, there's a lot of things that are giving me, like, second guessing
Microgravity detected.
thoughts. The weird, like, flashes that we're getting of our brother, like, it seems to be what we do know, which was that he was, like, messing with our brain. On the other hand, it feels like it's maybe new? Or, like, what's happening now? I don't know. Let's try it, though, right? Hi, Consley, how's it going? You came just in time. We set the self-destruct sequence, and I'm gonna be absolutely terrible and try to leave. My brother's unconscious. January is thoroughly trying to convince me to stay. And I'm infected with TYPHON material and saying, fuck it. This is bad. I feel like the bad option, but I'm curious. Close the door. Oh, yes. Of course. Bye! So, this will be interesting. To be clear, if it was my final playthrough, I would probably sit in the seat and just be like, alright, goodbye, cruel world! You know what I mean? I could have dragged my brother. You know, I probably could have, Enoch. I could have just dragged him with me. But, we're going full selfish. Okay.
I thought you had left the station because of what happened between us.
Oh no, Mika's alive too!
I had lied to you about my condition. I was angry with you. And myself.
This is bad. This is a bad
I'm glad
ending.
you are here with me now. And I like who you have become.
I'm trying to leave. She's like, I'm here with you.
Morgan, can you hear me? I've detected a pod launch. I thought... Chief Illusion. Morgan, good to hear your
I did not
voice.
finish it before.
Illusion. This is January. Morgan has departed the station. What?
This is so bad.
Morgan, if you can hear me, please respond. Please.
My little escape pod. I probably should have done the true ending first and just sat back and relaxed. Or at least like what I would have done.
I keep having this dream.
That's it? No way! I keep having this dream? The ultimate mixed signals ending is true, Enoch. No way! These are like regular people walking around? Is there a cutscene? Or should I skip the credits? This is crazy. So we just like left. That's so bad. Especially me, because like, you know, I really like this person that you've like stepped up and become the person you were, you know, to sacrifice yourself. And I was like, yeah, bye. That's so bad. I did not finish the game before. Replaying it seems like a really fun time, knowing everything we know. Probably do that off channel though. All right, let's see what happens if we sit back and enjoy the... What is this? I don't want to watch the full credits yet. Wow, there's a
It's
lot
finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising.
Dio!
The quotient shows to be in the middle range.
It probably thinks it was dreaming. And nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
I killed all y'all and saved myself.
Me. Why? Would be difficult to say.
I'm so sorry.
Multiple TYPHON-based neuromods.
I didn't mean it.
An instinctive return to its own kind. Or an attempt to integrate its dual natures.
Blame it on that. I'm just psychotic.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. That was cruel.
I fucking
There
killed
was
him.
no other way to see it.
I didn't know what happened when I pressed the button. Actually, no, it's a lie.
Would you
I probably
let it
did.
live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help.
They're
And it
judging me
destroyed
for
a
all my
large number of
decisions.
TYPHON across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
It's a full judge right now. This is full judgment.
Danielle, what do you say?
Oh no! I avenged you!
It never saw me, and it never ran into Volunteer 37. Hard to say what it would have done. There were a lot of humans controlled by the TYPHON that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos I. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you?
Yeah, I'm hearing it. I'm right here.
Here.
Just sitting right here.
I want to show you something.
Oh no, is it gonna be me in the mirror?
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today.
Oh no!
We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Kill them all! Oh my god! There's a lot of choices. Okay, but holy shit though. So, it was a simulation within a simulation. So all of the flashes and stuff that we've been seeing, I was starting very barely to bark up the tree at the very end. But all the flashes that we've been seeing up until this point, when we make a major decision or go through the coral, we've been seeing this situation. But this is in real time. This is the reality. This is real life. So, all the decisions that we made on board the station, this is all the simulation to see what we would do, to see if we have empathy, to see if we are capable of doing what they want us to do. And we must be one of two things. We're either Morgan, but fully infected, like fully taken over by the TYPHON, and he's trying to connect to me, or we are like an amalgamation of some kind of experiment that has taken on Morgan's personality, probably via a neuromod or something like that, right? Or the simulation, whatever it is that I'm sitting in, this chair. Presumably I've got wires or something going on, right? He calls me an it. And if it was Morgan, I don't know that he would do that. Like Morgan, like actually his sister just mutated. But I don't know. At the same time, he seems rather detached throughout the game, especially if we don't take his side. But he does care a bit. But it does seem like we are supposed to embody Morgan, right? Her consciousness. You're right there. You know, it does seem more like her consciousness, maybe via a neuromod or something like that, right? And he's been trying to train us to get us close to being his sister, for one, and two, bridge the gap. And they're all versions of the people that we met, but presumably operators like January that have the consciousness or a version of the people that they're here. So Dio, Igwe, Danielle, Sho, Mika, and Sarah Elazar. So yeah, I think you're right, Clockwork. I think you called it. It is a simulation within a simulation. And it's even more interesting here because Dio, for example, was the one who said it. He's like, she killed me. So your choices in the game, it's not just whether or not you make it to the end and blow the station and whatnot. It's also their judgment, because holy smokes, this is like, that's very deep, Enoch. I don't know if they did this in Black Mirror, but it feels like a Black Mirror episode before Black Mirror ever existed. But holy smokes. So if I had done better to save them all and things like that, I did right by, I think, 3 out of 4, because I killed Dio. I feel so bad. I didn't even mean to, too. But Elazar, Sarah, right, and Mika both are partial to me because I saved them in the simulation. Danielle says we never really met her, and that's true. We never actually came face to face with her. We heard her over the radio, and we did kill that one dude, so I think she's, like, slightly partial to us, but not 100%, and then Dio's just like, what the fuck? Rightfully so. If you killed me in the simulation, I'd be like, torture. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense. But yeah, I think I am, Consley. I think we are the enemy. We are one of the enemy that has been either modified or where the original Morgan just kind of mutated, but we have Morgan's memories and everything, and that experience of the ship that we went through and those choices that we went through was a double down. But that means at the very end there, and then we'll make our choice. Sorry, I'm like tripping. But this means at the very end, when we had to make that choice between our brother and January, some version of that had to happen in real life. If what we saw behind us is real, right, and we saw that Earth, as we know it, is actually infected by the coral, and they're trying to find a solution now of how to fix things, and can we basically adapt versions of them into us and make them more quote-unquote civilized, maybe more human-like, right? That's what this experiment is about. Whether I take his hand would solidify that I'm on his side and that those things could potentially be like us, and maybe we could reboot maybe even all of them to be like a version of what I am, but as themselves, right? And if I kill him, then it's like, no, this experiment didn't work. I am still one of those TYPHON, and they're still enemies, and we'll kill them all, right? I think that's where we're going down with this path here. But that would mean that either the decision at the very end, I blew up the ship and that's real, and that we'll see maybe what happens, because we can repeat and see what happens. And I'm even more curious to see what happens with that. But we'll see if we exploded the ship. And I think whether we stay or whether we do the little pod doesn't matter particularly. If the screen behind us changes, if the world around us changes, and that was a real decision, or if that happens regardless, and we choose the Nullwave ending and try to save everything, if this is still a different outcome, that is to say, if the world is still like fucked up, you know what I mean? But yeah. So do we live in her memories the exact same way? Well, I don't know. Because the test at the very beginning, if it's a simulation within a simulation, and they're talking about the personality shift, I would think that that would be all the same, because we're living out her memories, right? Because they're trying to get us to mentally meld with Morgan, if we're full TYPHON, right? So I think that's the idea, right? That we're living her memories in order, and making the same choices that we did, or not. But the free will question that you're asking, Enoch, do we have free will in the game? That will be interesting. I think we'll find the answer to that question if we do the other endings. If the situation behind us changes. Like, if we blow up the station or don't blow up the station, I think those are the two major things that would change the screens behind us that he showed us, right? That the world is screwed. That the bomb essentially didn't work, and maybe the Nullwave would, if that changes, then I would say we had the free will even within the simulation. But if we didn't, I don't know. Maybe not. Hi, Khalid, hello. I'm tripping out after all this. And Captain Max, hello. After Kronos, what do we plan to play? Probably, Silent Hill F or, Little Nightmares 3. But yes. Also, all of this stuff. But I'm so tripping, you guys. Okay. This is also an interesting ending in and of its own. What do you guys think we should do? I want to say, like, first, take Alex's hand. I would say that we seem, if we have even this choice at all, we're conscious enough to take his hand. Oh, look at my fingers. Can you see? At the very bottom? I'm like, TYPHON material. So I'm full TYPHON. You can't really see it through my shoes, but my hands, you can see. Crazy. With the infection, what happens to other people? Well, presumably they're all infected, right? And they all become either TYPHONs themselves, or they get killed, right? As we saw what happened on the ship. I'm sure that's real. Can we save now? No, we can't. Okay, this is interesting. This is really interesting. This is your bad ending? I mean, it makes sense, right? Because you chose to complete. I feel like I chose to, like, go, like, save myself. It makes sense that this is the bad ending, right? You escape pod, so maybe you chose the opposite of what you would choose for your real ending. Okay, if I was going like full bad ending, I think I would kill them all. And that makes sense, Jason. I think I like your logic there. Because like if we're going like full bad, which is definitely kind of the way we went, because like if I was Morgan's shoes and I didn't know all this stuff, I would be like, this can't get to Earth. We have to save it, and I'll take the hit for that. Because that makes sense, right? Like, even if there's a possibility of the Nullwave transmitter, I mean, we've seen throughout the game those things get more powerful, right? So there's no chance, we don't know that the Nullwave transmitter would work. But, I mean, blowing it up seems like a really final idea. And there's also, if we're counting tallies, Mika wanted us to do it, January wanted us to do it, and we, at one point, wanted to do it. Versus me in the past and our brother, right? We're kind of outnumbered in that direction. Alright. If we're gonna go, like, full evil, I think we should kill them all. And just do like what I would imagine would be like the worst ending ever, right? There's no hope for the experiments. There's no hope for like us adapting, right? That would be like the worst outcome. Not only is the world destroyed, but there's no hope of us assimilating into each other, humans and TYPHONs, right? Let's go full evil. Let's do it. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry! I just fucking ripped him to shreds! That's crazy. That's crazy. Survival mode, yeah, just fucking destroyed him. Rescued humans 4. Humans killed 5. Damn, we just fucking killed him. Okay. Can we redo that specific decision, or do we have to go all the way back? Continue. Oh, that was crazy. We fucking just evil. Okay, so nothing else happens after that. It's just sort of like the decision. It's sort of like the ending of like what would be like an equivalent without crazy spoilers. Shutter Island comes to mind. Like, if you know the ending of that, like, it would be like that character making the decision to, like, go haywire or not, you know what I mean? But yeah, gotta go back to last save. Okay, let's do it, because this is crazy. So, Arboretum, right, I think? Let's do it. I'm so curious. But wait, though, her brother died, right? So why is he there? Well, so, that's one of the interesting questions there, Enoch. And that kind of what leads to, like, is the simulation, do we even have free will in that, or does the ending of the world happen that way? Because he is like physically standing there, and when we blew up the station, he was technically in it. Presumably he would have died, but maybe that's just a way for him to see how much like empathy we have. Okay. Should I do... This is trippy as hell. I'm tripping, you guys. Okay. Should we do...
Warning. Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos I.
Oh, I'm here. Okay. Hold up, though. Should I do the exact same thing and go in the escape pod? Or should I go and sit down in the chair? What do you guys think? Presumably, sit down in the chair. You guys want to sit in the chair? So if so, we can just go back.
Imminent. Please evacuate Talos I.
We got 5 minutes. I can't believe... Oh man, I can't believe this is crazy. What a game, you guys. Y'all have a... Ooh, before I get murdered. Don't get murdered! Sit in the chair or relaunch the escape pod and just choose the other one. Presumably we get a similar...
Warning. Reactor detonation imminent.
Scene?
Evacuate Talos I.
No, I thought you had left the station because of what happened between us. And that I had lied to you about my condition. I was angry with you. And myself. But I am glad you are here with me now. And I like who you have become.
Hell yeah. Okay, but that's an interesting thing though. There, right there, she says, I was worried you left the station. Could she be referring to events that have already happened? Because we haven't left the station yet, technically. Unless she's referring to like an earlier time when we left. That type of thing. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. There's so many possibilities. And it's actually really interesting that your decisions within the game don't necessarily affect... Well, we'll see. We'll see if it affects, like, majorly the ending in terms of, like, whether or not the world gets saved. But, like, the individual decisions, like, would you even get a choice if you killed everybody? Like, if I didn't save Sarah, if I didn't kill the
reactor
cook...
detonation imminent.
If I
Please
killed Mika...
evacuate Talos I.
and Dio and just like annihilated all of them, that would be like, would I even get a choice, or would they just sit there and be like, you know what, this bitch killed everybody, it's not worth even giving her a choice, right, in terms of, is it a viable option for humanity, right, if it's just murderous straight around.
Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos I.
I guess I could drag his ass to the pod. We saved him before. What's up, brother? You are one crafty... How did you get off of this? That'll be the real question. But I guess we can only figure that out if we blow this up again. Alright, let's blow it up.
Goodbye, Morgan.
Goodbye, January. What if I kill them both?
Warning.
Now the possibilities are endless.
Imminent. Please evacuate Talos I.
Apparently you left so fast she didn't have enough time to contact you with that message before you're already in the pod. I think so. Right, where you talking about Mika? Because she played that and was like, wait a minute, she's not here. Wait a second. Alright, let's sit down. Let's relax and enjoy the destructive view. We're all dropping dead. Das vidanya.
Warning. Reactor
Adios.
detonation imminent.
So no little pod there. But is the world saved? That's the real question.
I keep having this dream.
Because in theory, if we escape, we could have infected Earth. Keep having a dream. This is not real. Nothing happened. Got peeps. Okay. Alright, let's see. We'll watch the credits after all of our experimenting is done. Let's see if this made a difference at all. Minor tweak, still blown up, but we stayed and did the honorable thing. Hi everybody! It's a bit
finished.
daunting.
How did it do?
Hey.
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be in the middle range.
Empathy.
It probably
In the
thinks it
middle
was
range.
dreaming. And nothing mattered.
Dreaming.
You're
Yeah, we did say
assuming
that.
It thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It killed me.
I'm
Why?
Sorry.
Would be difficult to say. It
I'm
installed
sorry.
multiple TYPHON-based neuromods.
I'm an
It could
idiot,
be
that's
an
why.
instinctive return to its own kind. Or an attempt to integrate its dual natures.
So that's the same.
Michaela,
Hey.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't
So she's
easy.
happy with us because
That
we
says
saved
a
her.
lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? Then there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. That was cruel. There was no other way to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's on me.
would you let it live?
Yes.
So presumably if I piss them all
Sarah,
off,
you're next.
they would say no. I don't even get the choice, I just get killed.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of TYPHON across the station. That has to be a good sign.
I
Further,
tried.
it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
So everybody's still happy with
Danielle,
me. And we
what do you
never
say?
actually met Danielle, so she's kind of indifferent.
It never saw me, and it never ran into Volunteer 37. Hard to say what it would have done. There were a lot of humans controlled by the TYPHON that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that.
Hey, there
I
you
think
go.
it's worth the risk.
In the
If I
end, it
didn't
chose
see ya,
to
I didn't
destroy
get you
Talos I.
killed.
Why? To protect her? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we had to make a choice.
Did the world
You
change?
can
That's the
hear
real
us,
question.
can't you?
Yes, I can hear you.
Here. I want to
Zombie,
show
you
you
are
something.
here for the ending. So this is we're doing a second version of this zombie. We did one where we had destroyed it and the escape pod. This is destroying it and sitting to watch.
What
So
you
is the world the
experienced
same?
was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories.
Okay. Is the world
That's-
still fucked?
There's the world today.
It's still fucked!
We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you.
Humans into TYPHON.
Until now.
Damn.
You're the bridge between our species.
So the explosion
I
doesn't
need
work
to know
no
if
matter
you
what.
see us. I mean, really see us.
I see you, bro.
Take my hand
It is
if you
fucked
do.
beyond repair indeed, Consley. Okay, let's take his hand this time. So the biggest thing that changed here was empathy, right? They basically said, like, I have a lot of empathy. We can't really tell what its motivations are. And Dio is still right to be very suspicious because I fucking killed him. But if I had unanimously saved them all or helped them, right? The vote is unanimously yes to keep it alive and get this choice. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, if we unanimously murdered them or didn't help them, right, and got the worst versions for all of their fates in the game, we might not even get this choice. They might just be like, no way, kill it, right? And then that might be its own ending, is that we just get instantly killed and we don't even get this option. So we did the kill them all option. What happens if we take his hand?
We're gonna shake things
You
up.
always get a choice?
Like old
Interesting.
times.
Even if they don't want me to live? We're besties! But the world is still fucked. So that means that the bomb doesn't work. So I guess the last question that we have would be, does the Nullwave, the big Nullwave transmit, does that work to save the world? And is siding with our brother the real way to go? That's the real question now. So I think we've firmly seen that. That's so interesting. The fact that the world is still fucked is crazy. But that doesn't explain how he gets off the ship in that one, right? Because in that possibility where I don't take the escape pod, like short-circuiting my brain, if I don't take the escape pod, presumably Alex can take it and we're just like enjoying the view. But it definitely doesn't solve that same question that you had, Enoch, right? Like, if we blow up the ship no matter what, it'd be very difficult for him to like regain consciousness. January just lets him go and things like that. But yeah, So that means you had to save lots of people to get a better ending. Right. So like if I save if I had saved more people, because I killed 5 people, as opposed to saving the 4 that I did save, it worked out a lot better. So there is that for sure. Clockwork. I don't know if that changes the full outcome here, but it is a huge factor, right? Because they're trying to see whether or not I basically have empathy enough to become human-like, right? As he says at the end there, we've done a lot of experimenting to see what they can put into us, right? And what we can take from the TYPHON. They haven't done the reverse, how to make the TYPHON more human, right? And that's what this experiment, the current experiment is. Okay, so I think if we go to this... Oh no, the power plant. Let's go to the power plant save. And then go build the Nullwave transmitter and see if that changes the ending. Because if that changes stuff, then that's going to be very interesting. I wonder if it would help save, like, the actual world itself. Or if that's just fucked no matter what. And I wonder if those choices mean... Okay, I wonder if those choices mean, like, do the lives count towards that? Or if they're just aspects, right? Alright, so keys are not in here. We're in the power plant. No keys are inserted. So that means that we have not started the self-destruct sequence. And we gotta go and build the Nullwave thing. That's not the thing I'm looking for. Alright. Screw blowing this thing to space galaxies high. It doesn't work, clearly. Fabricate the prototype Nullwave device. How do we do this? Alex gave me the plans for a prototype Nullwave device that's powerful enough to disrupt all TYPHON aboard the station, including Apex TYPHON outside the station. So Apex TYPHON, that must be the big dude. It has to be placed at the heart of the coral in psychotronics and then activated from a terminal. So how do we do this? Fabricate it. Do we just go to a fabrication station? Is that the idea? Yes. This is crazy. This is trippy, you guys. Alright, let's go find a fabrication station. There might be one in here, although this place is not very safe. Operator, dispenser, recycler... Yeah, fabricator, there we go. Let's see if we can do that. The world remains messed up. TYPHON already invaded, and he's trying to rehabilitate one to spur a revolution among their kind and stop the extinction of the human race. It's very true. Yeah, it's interesting. Our brother is like the bad guy and the good guy in this, which is really fascinating. Oh, I fell for that again! Where are you? That is twice. Shame on me. Damn TYPHONs. Even the little guys. Unbelievable. To the very end, y'all are jump scaring my ass. Okay, key receptacle, fabricator. Is this where we could make the giant Nullwave device? And if so... Proportion key, the arming thing. Prototype, there we go. So we need a fuck ton of materials. We need... Okay. Bad. Alright, so we need to go collect things then. What do I need? I need... We got, I think, metals down. Let's organize this. Mineral material. And exotic material. So we need a fuck ton of exotic material. Okay, so we gotta go on a rampage, and we gotta go kill a bunch of TYPHON. That's what it sounds like, or recycle a bunch of them. Okay, well, we can do that. Starting with some of this stuff. Is there any friends in here? So we can go to any fabricator. That's good to know. Let's get out of here then. Where was like a supply closet or something? There's one in the Arboretum that I didn't get to go into. Let's see. We need some friends. We need some besties. We gotta see if we can save the world this way. If we can, if the Nullwave transmitter works to neutralize the really big boy. Howdy, buddy. Heal me, please. If it does work, that would make more sense for the simulation ending, even if the world is destroyed, because that would mean that maybe there's a chance for Alex to wake up and do what he needs to do to get off the station.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected.
Presumably we're still on the station, though.
Warning. Dangerous
Even at the
level
end
of
there.
explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made. Detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made. Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected.
Is that something?
Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made. Dangerous
This is
level
the way I went
of
up last
explosive
time.
gas detected.
There we
Please
go.
evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until explosive gas.
Is there someone in here? Oh no, it's the big boy.
And avoid
Oh, hi,
all
big boy.
open flames or sparks until repairs
big
can
friend.
be made. Warning. Dangerous
Trying to
level of
kill us.
explosive
Yes,
gas
yes.
detected.
I've
Please
heard about your
evacuate and
explosive
avoid
gas.
all open flames or
I exploded it several. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good. Not good. I think I think she's trying to get a. She said something about explosive gas, Consley. I wasn't quite catching what she said. Did you hear her? I wasn't quite catching the message. All right, so we need TYPHON material. Let's see, where can we find some friends? This will be interesting. We need TYPHON material, and then the orange material, whatever it is. It's probably not important exactly. She's something about explosive gas. I don't think we need to know. Hey!
Integrity damaged.
Unbelievable. The nests. Cis things. My ears are going bad. Hearing ejaculate, not evacuate. You know, maybe the TYPHONs would be a little bit more chill if they did. Okay, fabricator. Yeah. Was there a recycler over here? Could I just throw... Oh. That's bad. You know, I feel like the TYPHON would be a little bit more chill if they did do that, Steven. Storage room. Can we hack this? I think I could do the hacking 3, and then we could get some materials. Where is it? Is it this? Yeah, it is. We're doing our way in. Hacky hacky. We're playing hackathons. Ow. Oh, already fucking it up. Okay. 1. Okay, of course. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Fuck. That's better. Okay. Yep. Oh god. Bad. We got it. Woo! Okay. I got used to the hacking thing. We got used to that. Is there any materials in here for me that I could use to fabricate the lovely device that my brother needs me to make? Yeah, look at this. Extra. It might not give us oh, neuromods. The uniform. We heard about this. Here we go. The hacking minigame, it is really weird. Gotta not get hit by the little red blocks. Gotta bouncy little other crazy regular blocks. Nullwave transmitter, yeah. Anything fancy? Oh. O2 canisters. Anything fancy? Nope. Alright. What do we need now? We need a recycler. That's what we really need. And we can't get to it, I don't think, because it's through there, I think, is the recycler. Alright. Where could we go from here? Yeah, see this way? This is like where... Oh, the escape pod stuff. Oh no, we might be able to. If we go out into the left, we might be able to save ourselves. Whoa, nope, not in the slightest. We can go back home. We could try that. Okay, let's go home. We can go home. There we go. Home. This. Home base. Where Mika is. She's like, you know what, I think you're a great person. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna not do the thing that most people want us to do. Arboretum, power plant. Wait, did I go backwards? I went backwards. Not this way. I need to go out to the elevator. Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping. I gotta go out. Power plant. Yes. I'm tripping. You were saying? I know, right? If I was in the middle of something, I completely forgot. We gotta go back home. Go hang out with, where's the elevator? That's bad. That's bad! Maybe up. I think up is the way. This is the way. Such is our calling. Every time they say that in Chronos the New Dawn, I just hear this is the way. There we go, Audi. Our little medbot friend is here, but we don't need him. Hello medbot friend. Alright, here we go. I know this station. For sure. Talos I lobby. Here we go. Lobby. So if we get to the lobby, we can get to, yeah, home base. Which would be like where Mika is, and that there's a fabricator there. There are some creatures in the lobby, so there's a possibility of getting some TYPHON material that way. Hello! Our indestructible elevator. Let's go to the lobby. Indestructible. The fact that I can't jump in here is hilarious too. Out? Yep. Oh. Well, this looks lovely! Where's the Weaver? There you are. Hi, buddy. There you go. Have fun with that. Ooh, TYPHON material. There we go. Set this on fire. Nope. Nope. A lot of guts around, but I think I looted them all. Ugh. Nope. Alright, so we got some. Let's see. I got a lot of Q-beam. With some friends on it. Friends' names on it. Hacha! Space elevator, we've read. I think we've read quite a lot of things on this station. Oh, hey, 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 hey! Besties! Absolutely! Come party with me! I need you! I need a hug! Ah, hugs! Hugs! Yeah, deadly hugs. Thank you! Sick. We got it. There should be a PlayStation State of Play in a couple days. Maybe we'll get some info on some new game. Oh, hell yeah. We love info on new games. Alright, so it's all that. Alright, we need our fabricator. Oh, we need a recycler first. And then we can see where we're at. But I'm trying to find if we can find some more TYPHONs along the way. I can chuck everything I've got into the fabricator as well, since we don't technically need it. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, this in here. Any friends? Posing as a coffee, water, hydrate, stealing that from Nate. Everybody be sure to hydrate. What is this? Just destroying shit? No. Damn, I looted every corpse around here. And the TYPHONs are probably having a party because they're like, you know, we're all gonna die. Oh, I thought I heard a critter though. Did I hear one or is that just our big friend? Probably the big friend. Probably. The destruction is crazy. Hey, besties. Ooh, see, here we go. Good. I was gonna say it got kind of quiet and then it definitely didn't. The destruction is still happening, even if we work peacefully in our office where... Who needs glass? Any TYPHONs around? Any of you posing as plants or signs? Oh? Maybe a little? Nope. It's such a bad sight to have outside the window. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, there's the Huntress. We could take that. Let's go over here. Any more TYPHON material? Nope. Alrighty. Let's go check it out, what we got. Let's go. Where's my freaking office? On the other side. Can scamper along the beams here. Because I can. IT, staff lounge. Haven't been in here in a minute. Are y'all? Oh, there's a recycler. Alright, hell yeah, let's do it. Everything. What else could I throw in here that we might not need? The second gun. Don't need that. The Huntress. That we don't need. One of these we don't need. Disruptor batteries. The rest of this is fine. Alright, let's see what we can get. Alright, that was a decent amount of stuff. Can we make the
Good
neuron
evening,
mod now?
Talos.
Good
Dr.
evening.
Hadley Dalton will deliver a supplemental seminar on neural connectomes in the lobby training center later this week. Sounds exciting. Space is limited, so reserve your seat by emailing Dr. Dalton.
Just found some extra things. Alright, let's go to our office and go to a recycler. Not that way, though. Clearly not. We'd love to go out and visit the destruction first. This way. Trauma center. Below our office. Very apt. Alright. Mika! I know we're besties now. Hello, January. Hi. Yeah, things are fucked on the station. Don't know if you noticed. Super bad. There we go. We can make it. Boom. We did what we needed to. Oh, look at that. It's a big one. We got it. Bro.
Part of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder.
Oh.
Placing the Nullwave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
Oh, okay. That'll be great. Let's see, what else do we need? Some recycler charges, probably. I like Mika's in the background. She's like, Morgan, what are you doing that for? Probably use a med kit. Or Psy-hypos. Psy-hypo, well, both actually, but Psy-hypos might save my ass. Yes, some gifts. And we're spent. Yeah. Alright. Let's go to the heart of the coral. No one's gonna say anything.
We don't have much time, Morgan.
Yep, that's pretty apt. Alright, howdy. We're going to Psychotronics. Boy, that place was a mess, wasn't it? Psychotronics! It's on the other side, I think? Yeah. It was bad. Over this way. If it's not destroyed. Woo! Who in the what where? No? Good to go? Doesn't sound very good. This place was evil when we first got in here. But I got my trusty wrench, a single shotgun shell, and a recycler. What else do we need? We got our wits about us. And everything is a lie. We're living in a simulation. Oh boy, Heart of the Coral. Let's find it. I'll be really curious to see if this changes the outcome of Earth in any way. If, like, after all this time, potentially our original idea, right, as Morgan before, presumably before the personality shift, if we're going by all of her memories that we have experienced in the game. Those are not lies, right? If Morgan from the past was right, we're gonna have to run it. Wee-hee, go, go, go. Ooh, this is bad. Holy shit. This is extra bad. Damn, look at it, it's just eating up the whole thing. I saw a little guy around here somewhere. But damn, alright, oh, wow! I was just talking about you. Single shotgun time. I'll loot you. Oh, I got some shotgun shells back. Well, that works. Oh, get out of here. Did I get him? I did. Oh, hi, big boy. Great time. Yep. Oh, it didn't really get him. Got him. Gave him the old 1-2. Alright, nice. Damn, that monster is loud. So the heart of the coral is up there. But we can't swim in this, presumably? Holy smokes. Alright, I think we gotta go through. I think we gotta go in deeper. Yeah, no, I think there's probably TYPHON material in there. No? Maybe not? Isn't there an upstairs to this place? It says it's this way. Maybe I gotta scan it, that's what he said originally. That's not good. Let's find a way in. Alright. That's not doing nothing. This is psychotronics though, isn't it? No? Don't get electrocuted. What? Alright. Part of the coral up above me. Where is our way in? Maybe all the way at the back if I go through the full security station, through the bathrooms? That might be it. I second guessed myself when I saw the bathrooms. I was like, is there anywhere else? But that's right, because this was all blocked. And we were able to find our way around. Wow, there! Woo! Instantly killed me. Yes? No? Yes? Yeah, I was like, I am dead. Alright, go to the bathrooms and the poltergeist. Should have come down here for poltergeist material. Hi, buddy. Fuck. Ah! Ah! Woo! Hi! Hi! Ah! All bad. Whoa! He's out here! Woo! Bad, all bad. If the poltergeist is out here, that means he's not in the bathroom. I'm running. I'm running. Bathrooms in peace? Yeah, baby! How much did I load back in? Not very far. We have the arming keys. Hopefully they don't follow me. There's the heart of the coral. Ooh. It's coming for me. The Weaver. Good time. Not very far. Woo! That did nothing but fuck us both up. Got him! Little buddies, little guys. Alright, nice. Q-beam is doing the Q-beam things. Yeah, I didn't go too far back. It was just a matter of getting the materials for the TYPHON. Oh, hi. Oh, shit. The tendril. Alright, heart of the coral. Here we go. Yeah, this is where we first saw, I think, the mess of all of this, right? So if we go in this way... Because you basically have the choice at the very end here to make the... Can you heal me? Or no? Setting shit on fire. Good, that works for me. I don't think we need that direly, but it helps. Yeah, so we killed the guy. That's what they're talking about. The experiment that we like let loose the TYPHONs on that one dude instead of letting him out. Yeah, that was bad. I think it's still this way? Containment access. But yeah, you have the... Oh, there's a lot of you. Yeah, get out of here. Oh my lord. Everybody, everybody. Every nest. Alright.
Suit integrity damaged.
Yeah, I'm aware. I can't do nothing about that. Oh, hi. Y'all are pesky. I should throw a book at them or something. You just need something to trigger them. Hey. Not me.
Microgravity detected.
Alright, here we go. So this is where we need to be. Follow me in here, nest things. Alright, alright. So, this. He said we need to use our scanner. Find the right spot? Presumably it's just this, though. Oh, yeah. This looks beautiful, don't it? We already know. So, oh, it's like a little pod.
Kill them.
Adrenaline. And another
Kill
dose of
them is
Morgan
interesting.
Stellite.
So that's reality. And that must be us being taken over. I did it!
Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing
Once and for all. Yes, if I survive. So they're already grabbing onto it.
This plan succeeds. Then what? You're
They're already
taking a
grabbing
massive
it.
gamble that there aren't more predators like
It's
the
turning
Typhon.
red?
In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark, but what if we're just poor swimmers? And now there's blood in the water.
January's like, what the fuck are you doing? January, darling, we tried, alright? I'm gonna tell you right now, my ma'am. We tried. I'm out of pretty much everything. Can I go back this way? Yeah. She's like, yeah, I don't think we can be the bigger shark. She's like, humans You think you can go up against that thing? No, probably not. Ow! Probably not, you know? It's massive. But we gotta try. And we tried the one way. And boy, did it not work. No matter what. No poltergeist, no poltergeist, no poltergeist. Get out of here. I'm going. Outie. Outie. Okay. Ooh, hi. Hey, how's it going? I got nothing. It's okay. Oh, yeah. Hey, hi. Oh, hey. Oh. Let's go. It is interesting, you know, now that we're running through the station, my brain's trying to think like 100 miles an hour.
Vital signs critical.
Yeah, nothing I can do about that. But it's interesting. I think it was Sarah who said, like, I took out a lot of TYPHON around the station. So if I took a more sneaky approach, let's say, and didn't kill a lot of TYPHON and was able to sneak past them, and that's the route that I took in terms of gameplay, then that seems like that also affects the choices at the ending, because by leaving, I guess by the end, knowing, I guess technically I'm on the TYPHON side at that point, but leaving the TYPHON alive probably leads them to conclude that I don't have a lot of empathy for humankind, right? Especially if I don't do well in curing them or helping anybody. Ah! Don't kill me, I promise. I'm just trying to kill you. I love this elevator. This elevator is indestructible. Whatever they made this elevator out of, they fucked up in not making the entire station out of this elevator material. Arboretum.
Good evening, Talos.
To the bridge.
This is a reminder that the identity of guests visiting Talos
is it possible to do a pacifist run? I don't know if it's possible to do a full pacifist. I suppose you could, though. I feel like it would be really hard because those things come after you. I'm always a maniac, as you guys well know, so I have no pacifist sneaky bone in my body, but I feel like it's possible. I feel like it'd be a big challenge, but yet another way to play the game, and one that does affect some information, at least at the end, if not full choices, which is interesting. I love the way that they've done it too, because it's not just about a full ending so much as it is like the loyalty, the judgment that you get at the end, you know? Yes, I definitely shoot first and ask questions later. Dio's like, why did she kill me? And my only answer is, I was so excited to find your pod, my dude, that I literally just fucking opened it instead of being like, you know, think first. Same thing with the people in the escape pod. They were like, oh, we can get out. And I was like, yes, you can. And they're like, wait, it's jammed. And I was like, oh yes, that's right. Sorry, I'm an idiot. A murderous idiot, too. Yeah, baby! Alright, back to the bridge. Let's hang out with our bro. Let's see what happens between us, bro, with Mr. Alex and January. This will be very interesting. Let's find out. I'm so intrigued. I really love the story of this whole thing. It is really, really well interesting. Command deck!
What the hell have you done?
Uh-oh.
I simply acted on Morgan.
Your operators locked me out of the comm terminal. We need to link up to the Nullwave device if we're gonna get that signal off before it's too late.
Consider the risk. Alex's plan, if it works, is only a short-term solution. None of us has the right to endanger every life on Earth.
If anyone's playing God here, it's you. Your lunatic plan denies everyone a birthright to the stars.
You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few.
I'm not arguing with a glorified desktop. Kill it, Morgan.
Sorry, Morgan. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. You'll have to destroy me. Which means you'll be destroying yourself.
January,
Fine.
not like
I'll
these.
do it myself.
Good luck, buddy, because she's gonna kick your ass.
I'm sorry, Morgan. I didn't want to harm your brother. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos I and all the TYPHON. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the Nullwave, you'll have to kill me.
Ma'am, is it enough to tell you that we've seen the other end and it's bad? I love this guy. He's just hanging out. He's like, yeah, can I just, do you mind me?
Inspecting. Your suit's leaking. I'll patch that
I
for
feel
you.
like she could kick my ass the way she kicked his. That's bad. Yeah. Test tube sample. Oh, this is sad. I guess this tells you, like, doubles down on, like, this being an interesting ending. But what she says about the Nullwave transmitter is interesting. It almost feels like the... Yeah, right, don't mind me. This guy is like, don't mind me, I'm just here.
Operator approach.
It almost... So the way she implies it is like, this is not gonna work no matter what. She basically says it's a temporary solution. So... the only way to ensure it is to destroy. But we know now from the other endings that that didn't help regardless of this decision, right? And it's very interesting that even in the simulation, they have January be so strongly with us, knowing that it is fake. So, what is this? I'll take it. It's interesting that she says it's only temporary. So this might not work at all. And what she says about Alex is not untrue, right? We know that to make the neuromods, you have to basically kill someone in order to create the neuromod, because extracting their knowledge or their brain or whatever it is destroys them, I think. I think that's what we've read. So she's basically saying what we know to be true, which is that if we continue with the neuromods and he hasn't been honest with the public about paraplexis and the other side effects of the neuromods, he also hasn't been honest about where they come from. But he wants to continue with it clearly, and that would mean killing a bunch of people and giving the neuromods to people that basically could pay for it. But yeah, there's that. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, January.
Give the order to detonate. Captain Mark's terminal.
Yeah, so I suppose I could go up and just finish that. I guess you could just do both objectives and then get to the bridge and then make your decision here. And that would be easier than what we did. I'm sorry! Suicide by proxy says the achievement. Oh no! I'm so sorry. Her whole, she's completely gone. And it was one smack too. I'm sorry, January, but you're standing in my way. Holy fuck. Alright, let's do it. James, Leon, or Joel, best character? Let's find out. Damn, that thing is massive. Oh, but it did work.
What is a neuromod?
But there's still...
Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working
They're all
together.
dead.
It's immortality. And it is beautiful.
Whoa. But it's still kind of there. Oh, that's interesting. So now let's see what they say, right? I'll give you an answer to your question in a second, Steven. It's a tough question there. Alright, alright. So let's see what happens. Now entering a hidden location. So it doesn't even say whether we're still on the station or not. So does this make a difference for the world? My guess is no. Given what January said at the end.
It's finished.
Yep.
How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be in the middle range.
In the middle range.
It probably thinks it was dreaming. And nothing mattered.
Well.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too.
Yeah, I'm a full
It all comes down to the choices it made.
TYPHON.
It killed me. Why? Would be difficult to say. It installed multiple TYPHON-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind. Or an attempt to integrate its dual nature.
Of all the people not to kill in this game, it would have been that dude. Hi, Mika.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? Then...
I do.
There was a man in psychotronics. Ingram. That was cruel.
Yeah.
There was no other way to see it. But...
Would you let it live?
Let it live. Talking about me as an it and all this jazz, as I'm right here,
Sarah, you're next.
Interesting.
The situation
Hi,
in the
Sarah.
cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of TYPHON across the station.
So far, all the
That
same.
has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages.
I took him out with a
If it were
wrench.
one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Yeah.
Danielle?
She's like,
what
I don't
do
give a
you say?
fuck.
It never saw me.
I
it never ran
avenged
into Volunteer
you
37.
and
Hard
your
to say
girlfriend.
What it would have done. There were a lot of humans controlled by the TYPHON that it could have harmed.
Kind of.
Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that.
He's still alive.
I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, he chose to activate the Nullwave device.
My bad.
Why? To preserve the TYPHON technology? We can't really know what its motives were for
We
anything
tracked
it
him,
did.
but we didn't find him.
But we had to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you?
Yeah, man.
Here. I want to show you something.
Okay, this is what I'm interested in. So I think it's fucked no matter what. Show me things. How is the world?
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories.
Which means that we're far out from that, potentially.
That's
and we might not even be on
the world today.
station. It's fucked anyway!
We spent
There's
years
no
trying to
good
put what you
ending.
can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do
So
into
January
you.
was right.
Until
but
now.
also wrong.
You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us.
Oh, I see you, buddy.
Take my hand if you do.
Just munch him. Okay, that's very interesting. So this implies that well, first of all, that there is no winning, right? And that, in a way, Alex was right, because the Nullwave transmitter did work. It did actually neutralize even the big Alpha TYPHON, right? And presumably all the little guys inside. So that did work. But just like January said, it was a temporary solution, because while it neutralized them, and it probably bought us some time to get things in place, likely, more than likely, the destruction was just too much, right? All of the crew are dead. All of the research is... I mean, how do you carry it on without the people to do it with, right? Now, the question is whether these guys are all... Like, if Mika, Sarah, and Danielle are alive, and presumably the memories that we relived were real at some point, right? Then, and that would imply that poor Dio Igwe is dead, and dead here, and he's a copy, if these guys are all copies, or if this is like their way of talking. As far as I understand, through January, they're copies, and they're all presumably dead. But it still begs the question, how the fuck did he get off the ship? But the fact that January was right about saying that that was only a temporary solution. Presumably they couldn't get the station back together enough to get a better control over the TYPHON. And it makes sense since we lost control in the first place, right? But it's also staggering to see that even with the enormity that self-destruct explosion, that even that doesn't save it either. So that's really interesting to me, that no matter what, this TYPHON, this experiment, playing with this stuff, no matter what, we cannot control it. We cannot contain it. And in the end, while the solution that Alex had did work, it wasn't the right answer. And the solution that January had also technically worked, it also didn't solve the problem, which is the TYPHONs themselves. So, looking at this choice here, taking his hand almost seems a bit futile, but it does give probably the closest thing to a happy ending that we could get, implying that if we could inject human or humanity memories basically into TYPHONs, and this works by taking his hand, saying that it does work. We don't know if it's canon particularly, but it would imply that there is hope for humanity by basically evolving through the TYPHONs, if that makes sense, right? Whereas if we kill them all, it's just bleak ending no matter what, right? The TYPHONs win, humanity gambled and lost. We are not the bigger shark, we can never become the bigger shark, and boy did we fuck that up and really lose it, right? So it's interesting. We know with the game's choice from here that it doesn't particularly matter. But for those of you that have played the DLC Mooncrash, does the story continue from here? Or is it just kind of more on this space station? Do you guys know? I'll take Alex's hand just to give it, I guess, some bit of a happy
We're gonna
ending.
shake things up.
Because look, my skin...
Like old times.
Like shake things up like old times. But also, we know Alex is not necessarily a good person. But like, to try and get back humanity, it's kind of tough. You're in a rock and a hard place with the ending there. But that's really interesting. So it definitely makes a big difference to rescue people. It makes a big difference to whether or not... okay, this is the other... my guess is that it ends up being the same, since all the different options that we have done so far are the same but different variations of the same kind of ending here. I wonder if we choose not to be so TYPHON in the end, if this still happens. My guess is yes, because the TYPHONs still overtake the station, right? We're at some unknown place there. It's kind of crazy. Holy smokes, we did it! We did pray. There we go. So, we lose no matter what, basically, as humanity, as the human race, which is kind of crazy. So there's that. What an interesting game. I love the different choices that you get in it. I love the various like gameplay and stuff. And I love the different kind of thought process that it puts you through in terms of trying to figure out like what would be the best ending here, especially knowing that the bomb ending and the Nullwave ending don't work, right? It's basically like from the very get-go you're doomed, because once these things get out of control, there's no stopping them. And it makes a lot of sense. I mean, the power that the TYPHON have alone to be able to mimic anything, even the little guys, right? And then you take into consideration the scale of the huge one that ate our ship. You guys, like, that's crazy. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. But yeah, all right. There we go. We did it. We did pray. It was a really interesting ending. What do you guys think of the ending if you haven't played this game? And then if you have played this game, like, what was your guys' like initial reaction to this? Because I'm tripping, especially knowing what we know now. It's so interesting to go back and think about, okay, the various visions that we got, especially the one at the very end there, the final, like, I guess, nail in the coffin to tell you that this is a simulation, even in its own, right? A recreation of Morgan's memories, right? We say, or at least some part of our consciousness says, kill them, right? So presumably the better ending, no matter what, would be to kill them, because at least Alex couldn't continue the work. But then it's still a net loss, right? We still lose no matter what. We still, humanity still ends. The apocalypse has come. It's over now. It's crazy. Woo! It's crazy. Okay. To answer your question though, yeah. So you basically were a TYPHON the entire time, and they were watching the simulation to know if it was safe for humanity to transfer their minds into them. I think so, Consleep. We don't know at what point Morgan turns into a TYPHON, but presumably, I want to say presumably after the events of the ship, because if what we're experiencing is a recreation of her memories, then those memories would have to have been experienced for them to be memories at all. So I would assume that the whole decision up until whether you nuke the station or not and go with the Nullwave transmitter thing is everything that happened. On the other hand, though, because you get to change the fate of, for example, everyone who was a robot there, an operator there, presumably then we were TYPHON the whole time, and this simulation is based off of Morgan's memories, but maybe somewhat tampered with, so that they can get a better idea of how the TYPHON meld with the human mind works, right? So I think you're right, Consley, that like maybe from the get-go we've been a TYPHON, and that basically they've created a computer-like simulation of the memories, right? Yeah, more inclined to believe that you're a TYPHON the entire game, right? Because because otherwise, how could you change the events, in theory, or the fates of the others, right? If it's memories, then shouldn't they be locked into what actually happened? And we know that they have the ability to tamper with those memories and things like that, especially with the technology of the neuromods. I'm sure it's not that far of a stretch to doctor them up into what's ostensibly a computer program that you live out. Very Soma. Very interesting. I love playing this one. See, the thought process is really interesting. But basically humanity is doomed, and we don't know when that happened. If that happened way before all of this, and this was all an exercise basically to see what empathy they could get out of a TYPHON turning into a human, then it could have happened decades ago. And presumably it did, especially if Alex is presumably one of the only humans left alive. If you think about that, because if the others are operators, it would imply that they're dead, and that their memories have been imported into those the same way that we put our memory into January, right? January was acting on our behalf, knowing that they're an operator, but maybe if you just kind of remove the step of like you're still an operator, then those guys can basically ostensibly function as themselves despite being in operator bodies. Which is definitely very Soma, right? That your consciousness doesn't register that you are in the body of a machine, right? That you are sort of existing in some space, but your memory and your mind is intact, right? So whatever body that you get put into, you have consciousness, then you just are aware that you're alive, essentially, but not how. It's fascinating. It's so fascinating. This is crazy. The amount of options I'm staggered by in the game. We do have this new Game Plus option, which is really interesting. So you get to go in and play with all your abilities. So you could fully go full TYPHON in here and go crazy. And presumably you'd have maybe all of your neuromods and things like that. But going back through the game would be really, really interesting. I think, Captain Max, I think you were the one that mentioned it. it would be very, very interesting to go back through and like listening to all of the logs, listening to all of the things, put the pieces together, knowing that everything is fake from the get-go, not just the wake up, enter the station type of thing, the 3 weeks that we thought we were in the simulation. Talk about what, like, Inception and that kind of thing is nuts. Alright. Well, this was crazy. So, as far as not smacking my mic goes, as far as Mooncrash goes, so from what I was looking at, this is like an actual full game, which is kind of wild. I thought it was more of an arcade thing, but upon looking and kind of reviewing it, it definitely seems like much more of a game. But I don't know if it's a sequel or if it's sort of expanding upon other stories within the ship itself. For those of you that have played Mooncrash, do you guys know more about like what the story is of it? Or like what it is? But yeah. It was cool. Yeah, it was very cool, Consley. Even though you missed big chunks of it. I mean, I feel like what's interesting about this game is that you can kind of miss chunks of it and still put the pieces together because of the way that the game is made, right? That sort of, I want to say old-fashioned style of the game where you're free to roam around and kind of do as you do, the life sim aspect of it, right? It gives you a lot of options in the game to go explore as you will, as you want to, right? There's a lot of side quests that we got to, but there's more that we didn't get to. And getting to just kind of explore through everything is really interesting. But yeah. The next thing on my list that I had to go play, we wanted to do Alien Isolation, which will fit in really nicely with this. And I wanted to line that up with Alien Incursion that will be coming out, I want to say at the end of this month. Which will be really cool. Finally, a PC version of that. I've never played Alien Incursion, but I wanted to check it out because Alien is fun. But I should be like the 30th of this month, yeah. So it'll be interesting. But I'm totally willing to come back and play Mooncrash if we do want to. I think we'll proceed with the plan and get to Alien Isolation. We've been talking about playing Alien Isolation for, I want to say like a year. Like a straight year, I want to say. Because of yeah, just getting to stuff. But yeah, and there's a lot of other cool games that are coming up too. I'm considering trying to... I'm debating basically whether I should try to add more live sessions to incorporate all the different games that are coming out. Because like I said, Silent Hill F comes out at the end of this month. Alien Incursion comes out at the very end of this month. And then Little Nightmares 3 as well. And they're all going to be like stacked right on top of each other. We'll get to them all, probably. But holy smokes, it's so many games to be like, oh, why can't they space them out more? Like, if they put one at the beginning of September. And then we got a lot of spooky games to get to because it's Halloween. But yeah, building up the courage to play it. Alien Isolation, I mean, I've played it before. I love that game. It's been a long time since I've played it. It's definitely been at least a decade, I want to say, since I've actually sat down and played Alien Isolation. I want to say I watched it a couple years ago, but I have not played it myself for a long time. I love it. I would like to play it, and I would like to play its DLCs. I think there's 2 DLCs? But yeah, very, very interesting. But yeah, I would love to play the Nostromo DLC in particular because it's the classic crew. But yeah, there's just so many amazing like games to come and stuff like that, which is the best part. But I never answered your question, Steven. You were doing the debate between James, Leon, or Joel. I would say that I'm partial to Leon because I've known him longer, but I love Joel and his whole story and everything. James is probably the least out of the 3, but we still like James because he's just a good time. But his, like you said, his melee is perfect. Although once you get the invincible invincible knife for Leon, everyone's toast. But all three are amazing characters. But yeah, I don't know how many Silent Hills there are in total, but there's quite a few. And Silent Hill F is definitely on the list of upcoming to play, though it has nothing to do with the Silent Hill town as we know it. It has no connection, as far as I know, to Silent Hill franchise as we know it. This is placed in Japan, so it'll be really interesting to see how it connects back to the franchise itself, and you know, the fog, the creatures, if any of that come into play with Silent Hill F. It looks really freaky though, I will say that. That is a game that I feel like I would be working up the courage to play, as well as a couple of other scary games that are on my list to do for some horror nights with you guys. There's a game called Dread Flats that looks terrifying that I would love to play with you guys. And I was gonna play it on my own and record it, and I was looking at the tiny Steam trailer for it, and I paused it because I didn't want to get too far in, but already it looks just terrifying. It's so dark, and you're exploring an abandoned, I think, apartment complex that's haunted, so there's all that. There's the Lightkeeper, for sure, which is by the people that made Amenti. And then, yeah, there should be an Amenti at some point coming too, Steven. You mentioned that there is a to be continued at the end of Amenti, so looking forward to that whenever that happens. But yeah, and then, of course, Little Nightmares 3, which we were talking about earlier. The demo was amazing. I very much enjoyed it, although I completely forgot all the controls to that game, and it took me a minute. But right now we're playing Chronos: The New Dawn on the recorded end of this, which I definitely have more episodes to give you guys this week. It'll be really, really good. I love the story of that game, and it is in itself freaky, not only because the visuals and the atmosphere are really good, but also because the enemies are so daunting. I'm still early in the game, but they're always a challenge, and they always seem to kind of shift and change a little bit on ya, and they come at random points. It feels very, very Dead Space, so it feels like being scared of the necromorphs all over again, and it feels that random factor, or at least what feels like the random factor, keeps you on your toes. So even though you feel like you get a hold of destroying the monsters in that game, they still remain pretty freaky. But yeah. Yeah. This is a good one, you guys. I'll probably call it here and keep it short and sweet. I was trying my best to be able to enjoy most of Prey as we have, and I love how we've done it. But our streams have been insanely long. I usually have streamed for like 3 to 4 hours, and all of the Prey streams, and I mean all of them with the exception of this one, were like 6 hours long, which is kind of crazy. I enjoy being with you guys so much though. Which is why I'm considering adding more lives in general. But I enjoyed the hell out of this game. I hope you guys did too, because holy smokes, for a game that was made in 2017, or I should say remade and overhauled in 2017, because the original Prey from 2007, I think you guys mentioned, it was very, very different from this one. But yeah, loved it all the way around. I love the mechanics. I love the different options and stuff like this. Yes, Clockwork, I think we'll move to Alien Isolation in the lives anyway. That's the plan that I've got so far, because I'm trying to kind of chase Alien Incursion so we could play maybe both Alien games at the same time. But, since I didn't know Mooncrash was going to be its whole extra thing, after we do Alien Isolation and all of that, if you guys want to return to Mooncrash and get back into Prey, since it is itself like a whole big game, I'm happy to do that after this if you guys want to continue. I'll look it up more and see kind of what the story is, how it connects to the main game, things like that, and we can kind of revisit Prey if possible after Alien Isolation if you guys want. Otherwise, we can leave it be and continue on our other things. We've been wanting to get to Evil Within and some other franchises in the lives and stuff. Right now, no, I'll wrap up the stream. Keep it nice and short and sweet, Clockwork. But stay tuned, because I definitely want to add in some scary lives for sure, so more lives to be coming. And then I am going to test a little bit out over the coming weeks about adding more live session in general. Tomorrow, I'll be playing Tales Beyond the Tomb, the latest one. I'm very excited because I missed it. It came out a couple weeks ago, and I would love to play that with you guys. Since we've done all of the Tales Beyond the Tomb series lives, it only fitting that we continue that. So that'll be tomorrow, 6 p.m. my time, so 6 p.m. EDT. Look up Hell Is Us. Oh, yeah. It looks like a game made by Sam Lake and Hideo Kojima, and it's coming up this month. I have seen, like, bits and pieces of it, Captain Max, but I haven't looked into it, like, super hard, so I'll definitely check it out. But yeah, I'm so excited to play all of these games that we've mentioned. But yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for being with me for this stream. Short and sweet. Kind of back to our normal time, I would suppose, despite the maniac start with our microphone there. So sorry about that. And thank you guys for sticking with me through that as we, you know, grow with our streams. But yeah, stay tuned for more stuff. Tomorrow will be Tales Beyond the Tomb. Next week, we will start Alien Isolation. And I'll pepper in some extra lives here and there as I try to figure out maybe what more can we do, because I love being live with you guys. I love chatting with you guys. I love hanging out, and it always brings me joy. So yeah, see if we can add more of that. There'll definitely be more live scary streams in general, but until then, we'll experiment with it. But yeah, should be a good time. Hell Is Us, an amazing game. You played a demo and it was day one buy for you. Ooh, I love that, Captain Max. I'll have to check it out. Is that the one that's like a top-down strategy game? Is that the one? Am I thinking of the right game? I feel like there's a game called Hell Is Us, and then there's another one that I keep getting confused with. But I'll definitely check it out no matter what. But thank you guys so much for being here. But yeah, bye Alex, bye Consley and Clockwork, Steven. It's good to see you guys. Enoch, if you're still hanging around. The rest of you lurking. Captain Max. But yeah, such a good time. Always really fun. And yeah, thank you guys for sticking around for Prey. Thanks for dealing with the extra long lives and the mic issues and stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tales Beyond the Tomb. We'll break into extra spooky season with that. I'll see you guys with more Chronos during the week. And yeah, should be a good time. I'll see you guys then. Aha, more like a sci-fi Bloodborne. Ooh, that seems right up our alley, Captain Max. I'll have to check it out. Thank you for the recommendation. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tales Beyond the Tomb. Thanks for the stream, you guys. Thanks for being here. Y'all are the best. And hope you have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your night, wherever you're at. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!